Hi guys, and welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. So it's been like almost 2 months since I've actually filmed a video, so it's been a little bit of time. I desperately needed some time off. You haven't had videos for a couple weeks, so I apologize for that. I tried to pre-film as much as I could before I took a break, and then I needed a longer break than what I was planning. So I am back. I will have regular videos coming starting today. And today I'm very excited. This is actually a luxury scent box. That's very shiny. It doesn't want to show up very well. They contacted me and asked me if I would be interested in reviewing their service, and I was very excited because it was something I had actually been considering already. So I'm going to talk about Luxury Scent Box just a little bit and kind of tell you my thoughts on the fragrances and my experience working with them. This is like the first time anybody that's reached out to me I felt like was a good fit. I've gotten a lot of weird things for like tools on Amazon that are not things that I would personally use, so I would never talk to you about them. But Luxury Scent Box, when they contacted me, I was like, yes, this would be an absolutely perfect collaboration. I was really excited when Luxury Scent Box reached out to me because I haven't really collaborated with any companies at all. And I use that term loosely. I've gotten some things from influencer for review, but I've never worked directly with a company. This is just my impressions. They asked me if they could send me some of their product, 3 of the vials, and then just have my honest opinion. I'm not getting anything out of this. I don't make a commission or anything. If you use my discount code that I'm going to provide, it doesn't mean that I'm getting anything from it. It's just a code for you to save money. And what I got out of it was 3 months of perfume, which I'm very excited about, but it's not like I'm being paid to make this video. They said, hey, can we send you these things in exchange for you doing a video? And I said, yeah, that sounds good. We talked a little bit. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything hidden, and there wasn't. They're just really straightforward, which I really appreciate. And I think I'm really excited to talk to you about Luxury Scent Box today. So I'm going to show you the fragrances and then talk a little bit about the subscription service. So it is a monthly subscription service, and you do get to sign up for what fragrances you get. They sent me 3 different fragrances, so it does have like the little bubble mailer. I think yours is probably smaller since they sent me 3 to test out. Don't quote me on that because I don't know. I don't have experience of the website part of it and actually choosing fragrances. So that's something that you do get to do. You get to choose which fragrances you want to get and when. Or if you don't, they have like their fragrance specialists that will choose for you. They also have a featured one, and they did send me the featured one for February. I'm a little behind. I didn't get this until like March 1st just because of mail and everything. So they sent me 3. This is what they look like. They just come in little white containers, white boxes, and then each one has this little, like their atomizer. So each atomizer you twist up and then you can pull it out to see what it is. So this one is the Maison Cerebrite Paris, and it is a bed of roses, and it's an interesting one. It looks different than any perfume that I have ever gotten before, and I found out why. It's because this was their featured scent of the month in February, and it's a very unusual type of fragrance. So there are 5 different fragrances, I believe, in this line. This is the card that they sent me. It talks a little bit about this is 720, which is a unisex fragrance. They didn't send me that one. They sent me Bed of Roses. So when I talked to them and they said, oh, we'll send you 3 fragrances, I said, oh, that would be great. And they asked me like what types of notes I liked. So I said, you know, I like florals that are lighter, and I really like gourmand and like a fruity floral. So they picked out these 3 for me, and this one, I think it's a little different than the other ones, like the 720, which is a unisex, since I said that I wanted something a little bit more girly kind of. And I asked for all niche fragrances because they do have designer and niche, but I have such a large designer fragrance collection already that I'm really interested in exploring niche fragrances more. So I was really excited that they sent me this one. And this one, it's the first water-based, alcohol-free fine fragrances with a milky texture using new technology. This brand is vegan and cruelty-free. Sorry, there's probably going to be lots of cuts because I haven't filmed in a while and I'm trying to remember all the information about this company. So that is the first fragrance that I got, the Maison Cerebrite Bed of Roses. And I do like this one. It's different with seeing that like milky type texture, a little different than what I was used to. I was a little apprehensive at first, but it really does smell nice. It doesn't smell overly rose. It kind of smells like, you know, beautiful French milled soaps, like a rose French milled soap. That's kind of what I'm getting at first with this. And it dries down. It lasts pretty well. I don't think it's the longest lasting fragrance that I own. And I don't mind reapplying, especially with these because they're easy to carry. But I do really like this one. I was happy with actually all of the choices that they sent me. The only thing that I will say about these ones is, yes, you have the different colors, which is nice, but you have to pull them out to know what they are, which is a little irritating. Like if I'm trying to remember and trying to find a fragrance, I can't just quickly look and find it that way. I wanted to talk about the notes in each of these fragrances as well, because I don't have a card about these specific fragrances, so I don't know them. So I did grab out my computer so that I could look them up really fast and tell you a little bit about them. So do forgive me if I'm looking down, it's just because I'm reading. In Maison Cerebrite's Paris Bed of Roses, the notes are saffron, cardamom, bergamot, mandarin orange. Middle notes are rose and orris root. And base notes are tolu balsam. I'm not sure about that one. Probably mispronounced that. Patchouli and cedar. I don't get a cedar note in this one at all. It is really blended nicely. So I do really like this one. This is definitely a nice floral to wear. I really do like it. I think they did a really nice job with it. The next fragrance that Luxury Scentbox sent me came in this little red atomizer. I like that they're different colors, I have to say that. This is Mancera Chocolate and Roses, and I'm really excited about this one because Mancera is a company that I've heard about in the fragrance space, the Fragcom, but it's not a brand that I really have access to. And oh my gosh, this smells so good. This one is very much a chocolatey scent. Like it is definitely like you smell it and you're like, that's a super chocolate. I really like this one. I feel like it's chocolate, but it feels kind of like a grown-up chocolate. That roses in there, it doesn't really smell like roses. Like Bed of Roses doesn't give me a huge rose scent either, but this, oh, it smells so good. I am really impressed with the Mancera one, and it's definitely a brand that I want to explore more. All right, so the notes in the roses and chocolate are peach, blackcurrant, mandarin, orange, and bergamot. Middle notes are dark chocolate, rose, and violet, and base notes are vanilla, white musk, and cedar. And I get the chocolate really well, and then I get like, it's just really tempered and blended. It just feels like it's a perfumed chocolate, like if that even makes sense. But I really do like this one. I should have shown you what the liquids look like and the other ones. They're not nearly as, they don't look the same as the Maison Cerebrite, but this is definitely one that I'm looking forward to wearing quite a bit because it just smells so nice. So I just realized I didn't have my microphone plugged in, so hopefully you can hear me better. I don't know. I really can't tell a difference, so I don't know if you can tell a difference, but let me know if you can. The third fragrance that they sent me is in the blue container, and this is Sweet Flowers by Montal. And they did send me a little card about Montal as well. And this one, the one that they were showing here, is the Intense Cafe, which actually sounds really amazing. Like, I love coffee. So that is definitely, there's a lot of coffee Italian black coffee, red rose, roasted coffee beans, French rose, dry wood, vanilla, white musk, sweet toffee, and amber. That sounds like a really good fragrance. That's definitely one that I'd be interested in trying as well. Sweet Flowers. And I've worn all of these, and I will say they all have pretty moderate longevity. They last, 6 hours or so. They're not like really heavy hitters. They're not really overwhelming scents. I like something that's a little softer, a little closer of a skin scent. I don't want something that's beast mode that's going to make everybody around me smell me. Like, I want those that are closer to me to smell me. And so that might not be your jam, but there are lots of different fragrances that they have. They based all of these on my feedback on what type of fragrances that I like. So this one is Montale Sweet Flowers. This is what it looks like. It's a little darker liquid than the Mancera. And this one, the notes are cotton candy, white peach, ginger, pepper and bergamot, tuberose, middle notes, tuberose, patchouli, jasmine sambac, and violet. Base notes are Madagascar vanilla. Why does that sound weird? Sandalwood, white musk, cedar, and oak moss. And this one's going to be my scent today. I like this one. This is probably my least favorite of the three, which is surprising because this one I was really excited to wear after seeing the notes and stuff. And I'm just going to dab it. I don't rub. I just tap so that the liquid is on both wrists. I do like this fragrance. I feel like it's a little sweet. And not like a sweet. It's just the sweet doesn't match well with the notes, if that makes sense. Like, there's some super sweet notes and there's some not sweet notes, and they clash just a little bit. I do like it. Like, I'm going to wear it and I'm going to enjoy it, but it's not my favorite. And that's how things go. So this little card came as well. So it told us how to use your luxury scent box atomizers. So you open and close, and I don't think they send you one of these every month. I'm going to talk to you about all of the things and give you a discount code too if you're interested. So it says rate your fragrances, log into your account, rate your fragrance in the product description, and then it will help for other people. But I think it also probably, like, if you don't choose your fragrances, I think that feedback is probably taken into consideration. Then update your calendar. You can schedule your fragrances for future months, which is really nice. So you can kind of like have all of the fragrances you want to try. And then your selection is locked in 1 week prior to your billing date. Then share your love for Lux Subbox, luxury scent box. I probably have said Subbox, haven't I? That is incorrect. Tell your friends and family what you love about us. And then there's luxury scent box, or LUXSB, and you can tag them in photos. So that is also included, which is really nice. And then on the back it says, welcome to Luxury Scent Box, and thank you for becoming a member, matching you with the perfect scent, one fragrance at a time, sending and sharing our passion for scents from California, your Luxury Scent Box fragrance specialists. And I will have all of the links down below for their Instagram and their website and their Facebook and all of that, so you can find all of those down below. All right, so how does Luxury Scent Box work? We kind of talked about that a little bit, but it's kind of like a lot of other subscription boxes. You choose the perfumes that you want, or they will choose for you if you don't want to choose. And every month they send you a fragrance. So let me tell you some of the things. They said this was optional to include. I am not getting any compensation for this. They sent me these just for me to do the video, and I'm very excited about that. I hope that I can continue partnering with them. We'll see. This was kind of like a trial basis, so if you're interested, please sub and give them feedback that you watched this. All right, so how it works. You choose your scent, then you choose your plan, and it starts at $15 a month. So I think it depends on like how many fragrances you get, and it also depends on like if you're getting like the more expensive fragrances or the less expensive fragrances. And there's other plans that include premium fragrances at no charge. So I know sometimes if you buy like a year subscription, it's cheaper. I'm not sure if they have one because I haven't used their website. That's the only problem with this, is like not knowing the website part of it is a little difficult. Then you build your fragrance calendar, so you can say, I want to do this fragrance here and this fragrance and this fragrance. And you can plan out as, you know, as many months as you want. And then every month you get your fragrance, they ship it out and you get it, which is really exciting. I love getting these now because it's just like a fun way to try fragrance that's not super expensive, and is a much better way of trying fragrances that you might not have access to rather than blind buying them. Because how many of us have gotten in trouble because we blind bought way too many perfumes? That's definitely me. Like, I have perfumes that I probably should start trying to get rid of. All right, other things that you should know. So the case itself you get on your first month, and then you get them seasonally. If you subscribe for the premium one, then you get one every month. So it's not like if you were subbing for 3 months like I did, you would, or like I did, like they sent me, you would just get one case and then the 2 refillable vials. You would get these so you could pop them in and out, which is really convenient. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It actually probably would be easier to store them like this so that you could see what all of the fragrances are instead of inside these tubes. So actually I kind of like that a little bit better. Then if you use my discount code, which I'm putting right here, you get 35% off your first month. So it's supposed to be like $9.75 for your first order, which is not a bad price. That's actually cheaper than other subscription services, as I was looking into subscription services when they contacted me. So I was very excited about that. They do have designer and niche, like I've already said. I wanted just to try niche because I have pretty regular access to designer fragrances. Now, if they had a whole bunch of Tom Ford fragrances that I was interested in trying, I would totally fill up my queue with those. But, you know, I don't know if they do have a ton of Tom Ford, especially like his newer ones. So the cost, it is $15 a month, and you do get your fragrance like this every month. For $20, you do get access to higher end fragrances or premium ones, and you do get a case every month. So I probably would stick with the $15 a month one just to start with and kind of get my feel for it. And then if I found that there was a lot of fragrances that were in that $20 range that I wanted, I would still try that, because with these, like, this is still a better deal than if you go and you're buying rollerballs or travel sizes of them. These are 9 ml or 1/3 of an ounce, so they're pretty good size. You do get quite a bit of product in them. I don't feel like I'm going to go through these very quickly. I feel like I have enough to really get a good sense. They're not like the little tiny fragrances that we get as samples or whatever. These are nice and good sized fragrances, which I really like, and that's one of the reasons why I was interested in a fragrance sub in the first place. So, I am interested in this subscription, and honestly, I probably shouldn't say this because they're going to watch, but even if they don't continue sending me this subscription, I probably am going to subscribe. I might wait a couple months just because of finances and trying to figure out my life and everything, because we all know that's been just a big, like, pain this past year. And if you don't know, there's videos on my channel, I'll have one linked up here, just kind of going over what's going on. And that's a big part of the reason why I didn't film for such a long time, because I really needed a break, and I have definitely been fighting depression, that's for sure. Anyway, I think I've covered everything. I think this is a good company. I think, if I remember right, they are a female founded company as well. So they are a female founded company. They've been in the fragrance industry collectively, I believe, for over 18 years. So they've been involved in most of the century, which sounds crazy, right? So I think it's an interesting company. I'm really interested in continuing to see what they offer. I'm really impressed with the fragrances that they sent me. They were really catered to what I like, and I was kind of specific in what I like, but I feel like all of these, even Sweet Flowers, which wasn't my favorite of them, I still like it. Like, it's still something that I'm going to wear. I have to say the Chocolate and Roses, though, that took the cake. That chocolate, oh my gosh, I really love that one. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've rambled a lot. There is a lot to edit in this video. Don't forget to use my code if you are interested in a subscription. Save that money that first time. And I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Have you tried them before? What were your experiences working through their website and that part of it? Because that's something I don't have experience with. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.